just live streaming. Okay. So as a sneak peek for what you can expect, I am going to share so much about product management. I'm so excited for everybody to access these resources. So I'm going to share some slides and then we can get started. Okay, presenting now. And I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully everyone can see that. Maybe let me know in the chat if you are able to see my screen right now. Just like a simple yes would be helpful. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so this event is sponsored by Next Level, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about that later. But I'm also going to be sharing so many resources about how to get more project experience in product management, and then also places that you can go to find mentors and get hired. So let's get started. As I said, it's sponsored by Next Level, and Next Level basically has monthly project challenges to improve your product skills. This opportunity is only available to Nigerians right now, and there is a limited time discount, I think until April 1st. So this is an example of a project that you can work on. So we have a mentor from Wise. Hopefully everyone's heard of that company. It's a fintech company. And this is like something that you can take on to learn more about metrics. So every month there's going to be a different project for you to work on your product management skills. But before we go ahead, I want to know your level of experience in product management. So maybe let me know in the chat if you are a beginner, if you know a little bit, like if you've taken a few courses, or if you have internship experience. So I see there's some beginners here, a few courses, entirely new. Okay, that's perfect. These tips will be helpful for you regardless of what stage you're in, but just if you're a beginner, I would recommend doing a bunch of research first because, oh my gosh, there's so much about product management that you can explore, and then you can map out your own path for yourself and like map out your own learning curriculum. Of course, I'm gonna recommend entry level product management level 1 to start, but you can also search on YouTube. Okay, interesting. Some people have beginner but got internship experience. That's awesome. Just transitioning into product management, amazing. I saw a few questions that were sent in where people were worried that their previous experience would not be relevant, but don't worry. I feel like you know much more than you think. As well, after this training, so 1 hour from now, you're going to be so prepared to tackle your product management career. I promise you. Anyway, thank you for sharing in the chat. So this is the agenda for today. First, I got to promote Next Level. It's a really cool product. I think you guys would love. And then I'm going to share all of my tips, the best resources, websites, and advice for how to get product management experience, mentorship, and where to find remote jobs. And then I can take your questions, but feel free to put all your questions in the chat because I will be monitoring it. So just ask away whenever you think of something. And then just a reminder, Next Level is launching on April 1st. So if you want to sign up for that, that's the deadline. Okay, so yeah, just be respectful, please. Don't spam unnecessary information in the chat because we're all here to learn about product management. So let's keep it relevant. Also, everything will be recorded. Everything is going to be recorded and on our YouTube and emailed out to you. So all the websites that I'm going to mention will be sent to you via email. So all you need to worry about is paying attention and asking the best questions that will help you in your product management journey. So I encourage you to ask a lot of good questions because everything will be emailed to you after this event. Okay, I want to talk about the importance of portfolio projects. Maybe let me know in the chat if you have done a portfolio before or not, but this is something that's going to help you stand out so much in your product management journey. If you're a complete beginner, this basically just means you need to take on projects about to develop your product management skills. And these projects basically count as experience. So yeah, somebody mentioned in the chat, we did a portfolio with entry level. Yeah, a lot of people are very proud of their portfolios. Like for example, here you can see some of our previous students after product management level 1, they started, like they did so much research, they felt more confident in their skills. They started managing different products. And then here is even one project from a previous entry-level student where their portfolio helps them get experience. They felt more confident and they impressed companies with the portfolio that they shared on LinkedIn. Okay, now we have a question. So the month of April is packed with entry-level courses. Can I move my subscription to another month after? That's completely fine. But I think we need to get as many subscriptions as possible in April, because right now it's the first time we're doing something like this for next level. And if we don't get enough, obviously we are not going to continue it because we're going to feel like it's not enough interest. So if you can't do it, maybe could you like ask some of your friends who you think might be interested and refer them to next level? Because that would really help a lot just to validate that there's interest, because as product managers, we all know we got to validate all of our assumptions. Right now, next level is just an experiment. So if you want to refer your friends, this is the link to next level. I'm going to paste it in the chat right now, but it's just entrylevel.net/next level. If you sign up for April, I don't think you can move your sign up because it is a monthly subscription, because next level is, there's a new project challenge every month and you get access to the community, you get access to like mentorship, like a lot of different things. And it's like a month by month thing. So if you sign up in April, it would be continuous until you cancel it. And if you have issues signing up, please email support. Okay, let me type it. support@entrylevel.net. And we'll try to see what's going on because we did implement Paystack. That's a huge win, by the way. We hopefully no more payment issues in Nigeria because we implemented Paystack. Yeah, and just to clarify, okay, let me talk a bit about next level more. You cannot select the months and you don't know the projects ahead of time, unfortunately. I think I like it that way because it's like, it's very similar to a work environment sometimes, especially if you work for an agency where you don't know where you're going to get the next client from. So every new project is a surprise, but I love the surprise. This is specifically for product managers. So here you can see all the details about that. Like every month, there's going to be a new product management challenge. You get access to a Slack community. There will be some events just like this one to learn from mentors. And then there's going to be curated jobs and opportunities specific for Nigerians. So you know for sure you can apply to it without having to worry about visas and stuff. And then there's going to be a certification. So if you complete the project that month, you're going to get that month's badge on a certificate, because like the product management industry is always evolving and changing. So this way you can ensure that you are always up to date with the latest and best skills. I see in the chat somebody paid via Paystack. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you when it starts in April. Awesome. So here are some example challenges. There's a bunch of product skills you can work on across many different industries. Like you can see WISE is in fintech. There's stuff about product and growth. There's B2E, business to enterprise, D2C, direct to consumer. So you'll get experience across all these different industries, all these different projects, and then you'll just keep building these product skills on top of another every single month. So you'll always be growing. And like, this is something I wish I had because I would brag about it so much in job interviews. Yeah, so this is how it works. Again, if you are unable to pay, please let support know. I just saw someone in the chat said that. Thank you so much. So basically, we're going to kick off April 1st. That is the deadline to pay. We're going to release everything. And at the end of the month, you need to submit your work. And then there will be peer review, much like an entry-level program. and then badges will be awarded at the end of each month. All right, so this is the link and the pricing. You can cancel anytime, so don't worry if you end up not liking it. So I'm going to send the link in the chat. Right now it's $4,999, but we gave a discount specifically for you guys. So it's 4,499 Naira per month, just for now. Okay, so someone's asking, will I get a chance to build my portfolio? Yes, so just to reiterate, all of these are separate projects that you work on every month to build up your portfolio skills, and these are projects you can put in your portfolio, projects you can brag about in the interview, projects that you can show off on your LinkedIn. And with every project, you're going to learn something new. So I remember when I did some portfolio projects, I took some of the stuff I used in the project and I still apply them to my day-to-day work. Like, it saves me so much time. So it's just about getting project experience so that you're like, okay, now I know how to do this, so I can feel more confident going forward. It is for beginners, so don't worry if you don't know much, but I would recommend you at least take product management level 1 before doing this. But the best growth happens when you challenge yourself. So if you are excited about this, then I would just recommend you sign up. And then that way, if you need additional help or support, there will be an exclusive Slack community full of people to help you out. So if you're kind of on the fence, you're like scared and feeling like you're too beginner for this, don't worry. You know more than you know. And I would encourage you to sign up. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the best PM resources for Nigerians. So I would recommend you go through these websites after this workshop. And oh, wait, sorry. I just got a message in the chat. I was part of the Ingressive for Good PM team. Unfortunately, never got my certificate. If you finished everything on time, you should have. So send us an email at support@entrylevel.net and we will make sure you get that certificate if you finish the course on time. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. The best PM resources for Nigerians. So first, I'm going to share websites for projects that you can work on and get more project experience. Then I'm going to share websites for mentorship, so you can check that what you're doing in the projects is the correct way to do things, but there's not really a correct way. It's more like people have different opinions and ways of doing stuff. And then I will also include a LinkedIn template that you can use to reach out to mentors that you're interested in. And then some websites for the job search will also be included. Awesome. Okay, so just to pause here, we have some more questions in the chat. Someone's asking if they can see my portfolio. I will see if I can email it out, but I'm not a product manager. I'm a growth. Oh, you can see my title here. I'm a growth associate. I have taken the product management course, but I didn't finish it. And then I took the data analyst course, and my portfolio for that I'm pretty proud of. So I can send that. Actually, send me an email if you have questions for me, and I'll do my best to reply. My email is jennifer@entrylevel.net. You can email, like anyone can email me anytime. I'm happy to share more resources and advice with you. So again, my email is jennifer@entrylevel.net if you have questions. Okay, so some more questions in the chat that I want to answer before we dive into all the resources that I have prepared. So someone's saying I've already completed a product management course, but it's with another organization that's not entry level. What's the next advanced class? I think in that case, if you're looking for more project experience, then you could try with Next Level, because we have project experience every month. We're going to assign you projects to work on. You can also try entry level product management level 2, which is so much more comprehensive. Like, it talks about product marketing as well, which was super cool. Like, you get to dive deeper into the market. Okay, so someone's asking, if someone doesn't finish by the deadline, they won't get a certificate. Yes, that's accurate. as always in the workplace, you're gonna have deadlines. So if you are late and you don't meet that deadline, then at work you just kind of you may get fired. But with entry level, since it's not really a workplace, you just won't be rewarded with a certificate. So a certificate is only if you finish by the deadline. But all of our programs have like 6-week deadlines. So there's plenty of time to finish. And for next level specifically, you can see the schedule here. You have like a whole month to do the project. Okay, someone's saying, can I take PM1 and PM2 at the same time? So for context, entry level has 2 levels for our product management courses. We have level 1 and level 2. Level 1 is more beginner. And I would suggest you don't do it at the same time because it's going to be a lot of work. Like you have to do 2 projects and submit 2 portfolios. So I would suggest taking level 1 first and then level 2 second, unless you're going to dedicate hours every week on both of them. So that's just my suggestion. If you feel like you can do it and you're super ambitious, then go for it. But I personally am super busy, so I would not do it. Okay, so I'm currently taking a course in entry level ending at end of April. Is it feasible to start next level in April? Yes, I'm always like, you need to jump in before you're ready. You need to push yourself out of your comfort zone because that's how you can grow. So if you're like kind of on the fence, you're not sure if you're too beginner, you are excited by this opportunity, but you are stopping yourself, just go for it because like you're rejecting yourself before others have a chance to reject you. That's like the number one thing that you shouldn't do, especially in the job search. Like just shoot your shot, go for it. And even if you fail, you're going to learn something new about yourself along the way. So I would just say go for it. Okay, so would I advise you take the next level course with little knowledge on the PM course? Actually, next level is not a course. It's a monthly subscription. So it's more like a community where you get fun projects and opportunities and resources, like the ones I'm going to share later today after I go through all these questions. So I would advise, if you want to push yourself out of your comfort zone and you are okay with searching up a lot of terms, like on Google, you're like Googling, what's the product life cycle? If you're okay with doing your own research and pushing yourself to complete the project via your own research, then I would say go for it. But if you feel like you don't have the time to do that, then maybe take product management level 1 first. Okay. Okay, so someone's asking difference between next level and product management level 2. So product management level 2 is more of a course. You get a comprehensive overview of, like, you get to write PRDs, product requirement documents, and get more experience that way. But there's only one project at the end of that 6-week course. Next level is more of an ongoing thing. I would say they're almost like the same level, but if you have already taken product management level 2, then next level is the next step. If you haven't done product management level 2 yet, but you're unsure what to pick between them, you can sign up for both if you'd like, if you have the time for it. My suggested timeline is product management level 1, and then level 2, and then next level. But if you're like, oh, I really want to do the April one, just sign up for both. Push yourself, believe in yourself, because that's where growth happens. But yeah, next level is going to be every single month. So you're going to get a new project every month. Whereas our programs like product management level 2 is just a 6 weeks course. And by the end, you just submit one project and that's it. Okay, so someone's saying I signed up for PM level 2. Would you suggest I sign up for next level now or wait until I'm done PM level 2? I would say if you feel like you have the time to sign up for next level, like it's only going to be one additional project on top of all your other commitments. So I don't think it's going to be that much work as long as you are dedicated to working on it and setting aside time in your calendar for it. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Okay, so I see in the chat people are asking about like, what is PM1, what is PM2? And somebody linked our website. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so someone's asking, can I take PM2 without taking PM1? Yes, I see you've already taken some PM courses, so that I think that should be fine. I would recommend you check our website because there's a drop down. Like if you scroll all the way down, there's a curriculum and then you can see what topics are covered. And if you feel like that's too advanced, and then you can go back to PM level 1 and then look at the topics there. And then you can decide for yourself based on the curriculum on the website. Okay, someone's asking what happens to the previous portfolio. Okay, so if you have already taken one of entry level's courses, you should already have a portfolio that you created. Next level is more about building your skills with more projects. So your portfolio should only have your very best projects. I know I was not proud of my very first portfolio, so I took on more projects and then I replaced that first project with other work that became better. So this is just giving you more opportunity to create better work and impress employers and companies even more. And in addition, you're like growing your skill sets a bit more, you're feeling more confident. Like, because in an interview, if they ask you a question and you're like, hey, I did this as a project with Next Level before, then you can feel more confident answering that and saying that you have experience tackling something similar. Okay, so someone's saying I did PM level 1 but didn't finish before the deadline. Can I do PM level 2? Yes, you can, because since you didn't finish and we kept your money instead of refunding you, that means you will get permanent access to the course content. So you can always refer back to the PM level 1 course content to help you with PM level 2. But if you really want the certificate, then you can retake PM level 1 to get the certificate and finish on time. But like if you only care about the skills, then PM level 2, like you can just enroll in it. Okay, so someone's asking details about the projects. Are there projects for construction planning and scheduling specific for products only? So the projects are not given out, like you won't know what they are ahead of time. It's because we want you to build skills across a vast majority of industries. And like you can see, all of these are completely different projects. So you are going to, like, there's a guarantee you're going to get skills, very different skills everywhere. So you'll be very well-rounded. But we can't release it ahead of time because it really just depends on the mentors that we can get to assign these projects. Okay, so regarding next level details, it starts April 1st. It's every single month. So if you sign up for April, you'll be paying us basically every month. So it'll be April, May, and then until whenever you would want to cancel it. So it starts April 1st. That is the deadline to sign up. Yes, the subscription is monthly. Someone's asking about UX. So for UX related skills, we do have a program for that. It's UX design level 1, that's more focused on UX. There's also UX design level 2, which is more focused on UI, like graphics and like visual design. So if you want to build your portfolio, I would recommend those courses, because even if we might have UX related projects in next level, it's not guaranteed. So you might have to wait months for it. So if you're looking to build your UX skills, then try taking one of our UX courses instead. Again, if you haven't received a certificate from us and you have met all the deadlines, just send us an email. If you just took the most recent cohort, we probably are still processing your portfolio and like reviewing it, making sure it's all good. So maybe wait a little bit if it's the most recent cohort that you're in. Okay, so another few questions. So what if I'm unable to complete the projects before the deadline? Then you just don't get the badge or the certificate. You can always have access to the project and finish it like after the deadline, but you obviously won't get rewarded with a certificate or a badge if you don't complete it, because like unfortunately those are just the consequences, like, even in the real world work environment. If you miss a deadline, then it's not good. So for the monthly fee, this is the fee only until April 1st. So that's in a few days. Feel free to email me or actually, yeah, you can email me at jennifer@entrylevel.net if you have more specific questions that you need answered right away. Someone's asking, must I do PM1 before subscribing to Next Level? You don't have to. It depends on how much time you have and how much you want to push yourself out of your comfort zone, because like I said, like these are the projects that you can expect. There are some product management knowledge that you kind of need, but if you want to push yourself out of the comfort zone, do your own research and learn quickly, grow quickly, then I would recommend doing Next Level. Because PM level 1 is like a whole 6-week commitment. Maybe you can do both at the same time. It depends on how much time you were willing to commit for this. April 1st deadline is for those who want to start in April, yes. But again, this is just a trial run. So if we don't get enough signups, I don't know. I'm going to try and convince my boss to continue doing it. But if we're not seeing those numbers, then the experiment is basically like not validated. I'm sure we all product managers know how important it is to validate the experiment. Okay, so how much time? Oh my gosh, there's so many questions about Next Level. Maybe I'll just go through the rest of these and then get on with the other resources. So have certificates for PM level 1 been issued yet? I don't think so. If you're talking about the most recent cohort that just completed, there's usually like a bit of a waiting period before you get your certificate. But if you still don't get it within like the next month, just email us and we'll get it for you. Like if anybody here are like, hey, entry level sucks, like I didn't get my certificate, please, we can sort it out for you. Just email us at support@entrylevel.net. Yeah, put that in the chat. Okay, now we have some people who are asking, I want to enroll for PM level 2 in April. Can I register for Next Level in May? I really hope we're gonna continue doing Next Level in May. It really depends on how many people register for April, since it's an experiment that we need to validate. If you have time, I would suggest enrolling in both PM level 2 and Next Level at the same time. But if you don't have time, then maybe just try and refer your friends to Next Level, because it would really help with signups. I'm going to send you the link here in the chat to refer your friends. Okay, so wow, thank you everybody for helping answer some of the questions. So first, someone's asking how much time to dedicate to Next Level. It depends on you. Like some of these challenges, I would say you have like a whole month to do it. So I would say it's like maybe like 10 hours for that whole month, because you have to do the peer review. If you want to stay engaged in the Slack community, obviously you'll spend more hours like chatting with people, networking. But I would say probably 5 to 10 hours for the whole month. Okay, so oh my gosh, thank you so much for answering all the questions. I'm just going to read it out so everyone can hear, even if you don't have access to the chat. So someone's asking about the difference between Next Level versus entry level. And thank you so much for answering. Entry level is a course-based, like 6-week course based on product management, whereas Next Level is product management based on projects. So you get a new project every month. So one is a course and one is a monthly subscription where you get assigned new projects every month. And then you also get a bunch of other stuff, but like the projects are what I care about, to be honest, because that is what I think will help you the most in getting skills and experience. Someone's asking about real life projects, and yes, all of our projects are actually going to be created by mentors. Like you can see Nabil from Wise, that's like a real person. He created this project based on what he saw was useful in his work, like in his real life job. So we have all these real mentors creating projects based on what they think would be most helpful for you to learn. So it'll be real life. So someone's asking about payment issues. Yes, you can pay via Paystack. It's so good. I'm so excited about it. So hopefully payment is easier for you now. So Okay. Oh my gosh, you have so many questions. I love how passionate everyone is about learning. So someone's asking about a certificate. Yes, you do get a certificate, and every project you complete every month, you will get a badge. So this is what the certificate could potentially look like with all these badges added on with every new project that you completed. So if April is not a good time for you to start with Next Level, you can enroll later. But like I said, April is kind of an experiment. If we don't get enough signups, there might not be future months. So if you can't enroll in April, I would highly recommend you ask your other PM friends to enroll and send them the link to Next Level, which I will put in the chat again. Here, actually, it's just this link, entrylevel.net/next level. So yeah. Okay, so oh my gosh, thank you everyone so much for answering the questions for me. So everything should be on our website, and I'm linking everything in the chat. And yes, you can include any project you participate in as part of your portfolio, but I would recommend picking like the best projects that you have. So to access Next Level, you pay only 4,499 Naira. This is just for Next Level. The other stuff is for entry level, which is a 6-week course. It's a little bit separate. So entry level is a different pricing, like a one-time payment, whereas this is a monthly payment. Yeah. Hopefully that clarifies things. If you have more questions, just message or email me at jennifer@entrylevel.net. It's okay if you are too busy in April and that you want to sign up for future months, but I would really recommend you send Next Level to your product management friends, because like we do need to get enough signups before we launch it. The pricing can be found here. It's 4,499 Naira. This is the discounted pricing for now. April is the only month you're gonna get the discount. So unfortunately, if you want to do it for May, then like it'll be 4,999 Naira. Okay, so Next Level is a monthly thing. Again, you get projects every single month. There's only one project every month. I feel like if we assign more, people are gonna get overwhelmed. And it runs for like indefinitely. So that's why you pay a monthly subscription every single month, because every month we will have more projects. Okay, perfect. I think that's all the questions. So I love the passion you guys have for learning, like all this interest in Next Level. Like I'm so excited about this as well. So I love seeing the questions. Yes. Okay. So someone's saying, can we pay April and start May? If you pay in April and then you see the project, you don't have to do it. You can still get access to all these perks in April. Like you'll get access to the Slack community. You'll have like job postings sent to you. But if you don't do the project because you're too busy, then you just won't get the certificate and badge for April. But in May, you can say, okay, I'm less busy now, I'm going to do the project. So it's up to you whether you want to do the project or not. But keep in mind that it does cost this much per month. So if you don't do the project, like you can go back to it, it's just you won't get the certificate. And you can decide for yourself whether that's worth this cost. Okay, so if we don't get enough interest for April, like, I don't know, I'm gonna try and convince my boss, because I see how much interest and passion there is here today, but like it won't be guaranteed to continue running, because like if we get like 3 signups, like it's not gonna be great. I'll try my best to convince him, but we'll see. Someone's asking, will there be guidance on how to carry out the project? Yes, so there will be an exclusive Slack community, and in this community, you can ask as many questions as you want, and people will be there to answer. Like I will probably be there. There will be people who know a lot more about product management than me, and they will help answer and provide resources. And yeah, so to clarify, entry level is a 6-week online course that simulates a real world work environment where you get to work on a project and learn at the same time. But it's not like a job or internship or anything like that. But next level is an ongoing monthly subscription where you get project experience. So these projects will be assigned to you, one project every month. So basically, entry-level pricing is different from next-level pricing. Entry-level pricing is, I think, $2,999 or something like that right now, but it might change as well, because, yeah, I'll send an email later. But basically, entry-level course is different from next-level subscription. Entry-level is a one-time payment, and you get the payment refunded if you complete it. Next level is like monthly subscription, but there's no refund. And without the discount, it's 4,999 Naira. Okay, so someone's asking if the program doesn't run because of insufficient interest for those who have signed up get a refund. Yes, of course. Don't worry. We will give you a refund if we end up not running it. So that's why we're trying to get as many signups as possible right now. Is it not better to have a mentor assigned to us? For the community, I think. So basically, there's an exclusive Slack community because I think even what we've seen today, where everyone is sharing their knowledge, answering questions, helping out, I think there's a lot that you can learn from your peers and not just mentors. So like we have a lot of people, I talked to a lot of people who did the portfolio project, and then during peer review, they're like, oh my gosh, I learned so much just from people who are at the same level as me. And you get motivated by each other because like as a mentor, it's like, oh my God, they have so much experience. Like, how can I even get to that level? But when you also have peers there in the community with you, you feel like they're pushing you to become better versions of yourself as well. So hopefully that makes sense. You'll both have mentors and peers in the Slack community, because, you know, in the real world workplace, you're not always going to have a mentor there in the job. It's mostly going to be like your coworkers and peers, and you work together with them. So it'll be basically like that. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, just some more questions. Can one do subscription for many months at a time? Technically, you just like it's an automatic payment every month until you cancel it. So once you subscribe, it's just you subscribed until you want to cancel it. So okay, so if you paid for PM level 1 and you're asking for a refund, or certificate, you just need to complete offboarding after the peer review deadline has passed. So you probably just need to wait a little bit, and we're going to send you an email with further instructions. Okay, so more questions about PM level 2 versus next level. So if you don't want to miss out in April, just sign up for next level right now. You can probably do next level and PM level 2 at the same time if you dedicate time to it. And then we have another question. Can one sign up for next level if they haven't done entry level first? You can, but you might need some more research. So like you might have to dedicate more time to the project because, like, for example, there are some terms that you might have to Google. I think you definitely can do it, but yeah, you just might have to dedicate more time. I would encourage you to do it because more signups means it's more likely to run and you can push yourself out of your comfort zone and learn new skills. But yeah. Okay, so again, the pricing is 4,499 Naira per month, but after April, it's going to be 4,999 Naira per month. So, okay, I think that's all the questions. Feel free to keep sending them in, but I'm going to get into all the resources. I might speed through this really quickly because we don't have enough time, but don't worry, I am going to be sending all these links to you via email. Okay, websites for projects. So this is a website where you can find, especially if you're interested in startups, this is a website where you can find startup ideas. So I'm going to paste this in the chat. Okay, startup ideas, and then you can interact with founders, you can find ideas and collaborators, and then build that product together. So just check that link and you can sign up there. Okay, wait, just one more question from the chat. I registered for PM Level 2 and Scrum Master, which is supposed to start. Do you think it makes sense to add next level? Again, it depends on how much time you're willing to dedicate to it. In that case, you're already taking 2 courses, and the next level on top of that, maybe you can, I don't know, that seems like a lot. So maybe you can do next level in May instead or something else. But I would like, please just share next level with your friends so that we get enough signups. And yes, you can do both entry level product management level 1 and next level at the same time. It's just, it might require more time and effort for you if you're willing to dedicate that time to your professional and career development. Okay, awesome. Let's move on to the next website. Okay, we just talked about next level for like 40 minutes. I didn't realize how much interest there was in this, but I'm going to tell my boss that we have so many people interested. So thanks everyone for your questions and participation. Okay, now on to mentorship. So if you're looking for a mentor, I would really suggest Newbie PM. So this is their Instagram, but they have meetings on Clubhouse, which you can see in this Instagram link in bio. They allow you to shadow current PMs and partake in task simulations. It's basically a community of newbie product managers. So I recommend you follow them, check it out. While you're on Instagram, please follow Entry Level as well if you haven't already. We share a lot of cool tips there. Okay, and that's for mentorship. Another website that I love is Prowess. So this actually shows you skills that you need as a PM and skills that you need to develop as a PM. So I think you have to take a quiz or something, and then it shows you what you need to develop more. And this can actually help you with your next level projects, because now you're like, okay, I need these kinds of projects to develop these kinds of skills. And then you can also find a lot of product managers on this platform and then you can search them up on LinkedIn and connect with them and use them as a mentor. And then the next one for mentorship is ADP List. I think most people have heard of this one. We do have a specific link just for entry-level students. You can get one-on-one mentorship as well as free events. Oh, the Prowess link isn't working? Okay, let me copy paste another link. Okay, here. So all the links will be emailed to you, and they're also in the chat. But again, ADP List, you can specifically filter by product management and for Nigeria. So it's very personalized, and you can find the best mentor for your needs. Okay, another question about next level in the chat. Do you have next level on data? Okay, we're thinking of doing next level for other industries like data and UX design, but it really depends on how much interest we have in next level, because if we don't get enough signups, again, we're going to think that people aren't interested in this new product, because it takes a lot of time for us to run, because we have to find all these mentors and like create all these projects for you guys. So if we're like, oh, there's not enough interest based on how much effort we're putting in, then we're not going to do it. So that's why I'm trying to get so many signups. So please refer your friends, tell everybody about next level, and have them sign up before April 1st. Thanks. Okay. Here is a LinkedIn template. Maybe, okay, I'll copy paste this for you and share it with you after. So like you'll get everything via email, but this is something that you can send to people on LinkedIn. So you can find a mentor via LinkedIn and just message them this. There's like a connection note that you need. So you have to customize the LinkedIn connection by adding a note and then sending that message. So this is how Christiana actually got a job via LinkedIn. So she is a product manager right now, and she got an internship because this was her template for reaching out to mentors and asking for job referrals. So I'll leave this up for a bit if you want to screenshot, but don't worry, I'm going to copy paste it and email it to you. In the meantime, I'm going to answer a question in the chat. Data and product management, which one is more in demand and lucrative? It really depends on the industry, the country, and of course, like, what are you passionate about? Because I wouldn't want to be stuck in a job where I hate what I'm doing for like most of the day and most of my life. So I think you need to factor in your passions into this. I would say data is very interesting nowadays with AI and everything. I personally like data a lot better because it's very useful to me as a marketing person who analyzes marketing data. But product management is something that, like, you don't have to look at numbers as much. So I also like that. I would say it really depends on you. You might have to do your own research on the salary and demand based on the countries and industries you're looking at. Okay, so someone's asking, must I participate in this so as to enable me to get this benefit in data analysis? No, you don't have to participate in Next Level because you want a Next Level for data. If you would only participate in Next Level if you're interested in building up your product management skills right now. I don't know if it'll be helpful for you in data, but I would recommend, instead of participating yourself, you share Next Level with all of your friends who you think might be interested in product management. So as the more people who sign up because you share, the better, the more likely it'll be that we will run it. Oh, and then someone says, there's product analytics and product management, so you can learn it to become a better product manager. That's so true. Do you think data analysis and PM is a great combo? Yeah, like there's just so much. I didn't know how important data was until I started working, because there are so many decisions that you have to make based on the data. Like, for example, let's take Next Level as an example. So the number of signups that we get via Next Level is going to determine how this product goes, if we're going to continue it or not. But there's a lot of data there where we can track like the button clicks, like people who clicked on the pay now button but didn't actually pay. There's so much data there, and then we can like figure out, okay, why are people then not paying? Like, that's also kind of like a marketing analytics thing. So data is kind of in everything. It's useful for products, it's useful for marketing. And that's why I love it so much, because the insights you pull from it is super cool. So if you're interested in data or product, then maybe you can sign up for Next Level as well. But I can't guarantee that there's going to be a data specific project for the product management Next Level thing. Okay, another question about UX and product development. So UX design is more focused on the actually creating. Product is more holistic. So it's talking about, you have to think more about not just the design aspect, but also the business aspect, as well as like actually working with developers and how to build it, how to build the design out. So like UX is more like user and design. Product is like that, but then a lot more. So hopefully that makes sense. I would say product managers are people who are more generalists and who love to learn more things, whereas UX designers are more like specializing in design specifically. A lot of people say product managers actually feel like they have to juggle like the user and the developer and then the business stakeholders and everything. So I don't know, different careers with what different people like. Okay, let's move on. This is a resource full of places where you can find remote jobs. So I'm going to link that in the chat as well, and hopefully it can help you. But like, what will actually help you a lot in jobs is portfolio projects, which is what Next Level helps you with. Okay, we kind of did Q&A like this entire time, so I'm gonna skip this, and I'm going to share a few more resources in the chat that you can look at. So Here is some more resources about product management. We got some questions about LinkedIn earlier. So here's a resource about how to leverage your LinkedIn. Because remember when I mentioned Christiana, I talked to her and she said after she fixed up her LinkedIn, she had recruiters reaching out to her and asking her to apply for internships and stuff. So that was really cool. And then I also have this article for you where you can learn all about what habits you need to have to be a successful job seeker. Okay, so someone's saying involve us in next level project and its development so we can get practical experience. It'd be awesome for newbies. That's so interesting. Like imagine, okay, I have a question for everybody. If you were in charge of the next level product, like what would you do to get more signups? Because that's kind of what we need right now. So put on your product management hat. You don't need to have any product management experience to answer this question, by the way. You can like think of your own experience as a student or potential next level customer and think what would compel you to sign up. Okay, interesting. Referrals, survey, premium, sponsored ad, social media. Interesting. Thanks for all the ideas. Create an incentive. Some of these, I think you might need to be a bit more specific. Like for example, someone said create an incentive, but like what kind of incentive? Someone said social media groups. Which social media groups? Ooh, my WhatsApp status. If anybody wants to put sign up for next level on WhatsApp, like feel free to do that. A lot of people are saying referrals, word of mouth. True. Ooh, someone said repackaged as virtual internship. So like playing around with the messaging. That's very interesting. Discounts for each number of referrals. Can we get a promo since some of us are newbies? Hey, there actually is a promo. We are giving a discount. It's like 4,999 Naira regular price, but for you guys, we're doing 4,999. Wait, 4,499 Naira. Sorry, I'm not used to this currency. Discount and coupons. Yes, we are already doing the discount. Okay, someone's saying pricing is fair. Perfect. Social media promotions and showing direct benefits. Interesting. Okay, all of these are amazing product ideas, but I think some feedback for you guys is we need to be very focused because the problem right now, this is why we need to clearly define the problem before trying to think of solutions. So maybe that was my fault. I wasn't clear enough about it. But the problem right now is like getting people to sign up and pay. So it's like they have to actually pay to be considered a sign up. So a lot of these ideas are more around the acquisition and like, okay, how are we going to promote this so more people know about it? But just because they know about it doesn't mean they're actually going to pay. So some of the ideas might be like more for a different problem. I love the WhatsApp status idea though. And okay, so there's some more ideas here. Discounts for each number of referrals. Oh, we have to figure out logistically how to do that. All of these are amazing ideas, but I think as a product manager, you need to think about, okay, are the developers going to hate me for this? But it's okay. Sometimes it's worth it. So public testimonials, I love that. That I think is directly related to signups because if we put testimonials on the website, it might compel people to sign up because like social proof can convince a lot of people. So love that. Market the expected outcomes, amazing. I think we need to put that on the website more. Okay, recommendation letter. Okay, I love all your ideas. Like I feel like if you're coming up with these ideas, you're basically ready for next level because that's literally what some of the projects will be. So if I go back to the example projects, it's like, for example, the growth product test. Learn how to rapidly test product ideas to improve the growth of a company. Right now, we're trying to grow entry level by launching a new product called Next Level. So we're rapidly testing it right now for 1 month in April. So you guys are actually already helping with this. Have a job matching option. Interesting. Okay, so Facebook groups, bundles, pay for 5 months or 1 year. That would be an interesting test. I don't know if people would want to commit to paying that much and like committing for that long, but maybe interesting to test. Educate people about the product. Interesting. Okay, wait, we have another question about entry level's product management program. Can I retake it using initial payment? Okay, so somebody already answered nope. So, oh my gosh, there's so many. I love all the ideas, but I lost the chat. But okay, so if you took the product management program with entry level, so again, this is the 6-week program and not next level subscription. If you took that and you didn't finish it, you won't get the refund, but you'll have permanent access to the course content. So you can learn at any time, you just won't get a certificate. If you really want your certificate, you would have to pay again and finish it before the deadline. So okay, so someone's saying educate people about the product, like a webinar. That's what we're doing right now. Hopefully you have learned so much about Next Level today. I love these ideas because this is stuff that we're actually implementing right now. Okay, job matching. Okay, perfect. Can't the certificate be free? Unfortunately, the certificate, like, okay, so for the certificate, if you're talking about entry level 6-week courses, they are technically free. So if you take one of our 6-week programs, you complete it by the deadline. So the deadline is super important. You can choose to get a refund and you will still get a certificate as long as you complete it by the deadline. But if you let us keep your money, your certificate is just going to look better with badges and stuff. So like, it doesn't look like this, but it's going to have badges. So hopefully, yeah, that helps. Ooh, Twitter. Okay. Twitter space campaign, free value. Interesting. Maybe I'll try that because I feel like we get more attendees on Zoom than on Twitter. One thing that I did not hear many people suggest is partnership. So I think leveraging partners like on Twitter, having a space with other people with a bigger audience than entry level has, that would be very helpful. So things to think about. Okay, so someone's asking entry levels for how long and how many times a week. So it is a 6-week program. And you just work on it whenever you are available to work on it. The modules unlock every few days. So if you finish early, you kind of have to wait for the next module to unlock, and you need to do one module before moving on to the next one. And you just need to finish it by the deadline. So what I did was I kind of slacked off. I was a very bad student and I just did the entire thing in like one day. And it was like the day before the deadline. But I still got my refund and everything as long as it was before the deadline. So just finish everything by the 6 weeks and you'll be good. Awesome. Okay, so how long does Next Level run for? Can we finish Next Level in a month? So it is ongoing. So like every single month you'll get a new challenge. So like it's not gonna end, it's just every month. You can't like finish it in a month because it's like a monthly thing, but every month there's going to be a project and you need to complete that project by the end of the month. So like every single month there will be one project that you need to complete. It's supposed to take you a month. If it takes you sooner and you submit it sooner, that's fine too, but you will only be assigned one project a month for Next Level because it's a monthly subscription. Okay, I think that is all for today. Oh my gosh, we actually ended on time. I'm very surprised. But again, everything is recorded and will be emailed to you if you RSVP'd for the session. I'm going to send all the links, all the details about Next Level, and I will link the YouTube live stream recording as well. I loved the energy today. Thank you so much for coming and asking all your amazing questions and doing like product brainstorming with me. Okay, wait, one more question. Will the project involve a team? That really depends on the project of the month. Every month there's going to be something different. So you're going to build your skills across all these different areas. So some might involve a team, some might not. It's just really different. So we keep you on your toes. Awesome. Thanks so much. Oh, I really appreciate all your time today. Hopefully, you have energy and motivation to push yourself and grow your product management career. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm gonna end the meeting now. Always feel free to reach out to me, Jennifer at entrylevel.net. Thanks, everyone. Bye.